that number now today is down to less than 41,000. We've got a dedicated effort with the Violent Offender Warrant Unit to seek these people out and to put them in jail.
I didn't get to double lock those because the dog was on them. You want to go ahead and double lock them?
The drug problem, the gun problem that's on the streets throughout our communities is something that we're going to dedicate resources to and to make the community safer and make people aware that we are watching and we are taking effective action. And again, it's a partnership. We can't do it alone. As Sheriff Doctor said, there were over 150 law enforcement officers. The Dallas County Sheriff's Office alone had about 55 people dedicated.
That one needs to be loosened, or is it good?
And what people should know is that we're going to let that happen.
You get a finger in there.
It's really a misnomer. This joke is not something that has nothing to do with it. It's just the opposite effect. It makes kids crazy.
We didn't go all the way down. We didn't go all the way down.
So when people call this junk, something like that, it's a misnomer. It's not crazy. It's causing a big problem in the community. And they need to stop capitalizing on these kids and stop capitalizing and thinking it's all about money.
Let's get them up.
All right, you need to stand loose. All right.
So again, my thanks to everybody who participated in this operation. We're going to continue to work hard together to keep our community safe.
Come on.
Where are we going?
Walking in the center of the track.
No, neither should we. It's so much interconnected out there. I had the opportunity on the road with a detective for a while. We were picking up people that had trouble cars, warrants, and the one guy I'll never forget, he was in the car with us, and he starts talking, and he starts describing, people that he's involved with, and he brings up the case this past week where Antonio Rangel, it was actually about 2 weeks ago, he was killed on Moon Lake. This is a person from Holiday talking about a Moon Lake case, and he goes, oh yeah, I knew him, and how they're all interconnected together. We picked up a female later on. As the detective and I were talking about the next person we're going to go see.
Hey, he's saying Patty doesn't come through. Y'all come off the road?
Anymore. This is where she lives. So you start talking about how all these criminals know each other. It doesn't matter if they're coming from Tarpon, Holiday, Hudson, Zephyrhills, all the way down to St. Pete. They're all interconnected. That's why, the force of law enforcement together really made it happen. But the true credit will always go to the boots on the ground. It'll go to those people that actually made this work behind the scenes and the deputies and detectives. So I'm looking forward to Sergeant Knowles. He's in charge of our warrants unit, and he's the one to help put this operation together.
Good morning. We've been working on this pretty steadily for about a month in preparation for this operation. We handed out 774 arrest warrant packets for these detectives, deputies, and police officers and troopers to work. The numbers showed that it was pretty successful. As far as the warrants are concerned, none of those warrants were older than 6 months old that we handed out. They're all fairly fresh. A lot of people were discovering, as we were making contact at these houses, folks with warrants tend to hang out with other folks with warrants. And we had quite a few that were picked up that were not on our packets. We're excited to be out there, allowed to do their job, and get bad guys off the street, which is a huge part of what we do. And the cooperation and teamwork is electric facilities. What they did was amazing as far as the numbers. We took some serious people off the streets, like Kenneth Booker, who was a fugitive from justice out of Georgia, wanted for aggravated battery, possession of a firearm during crime. We took Alexander Schofield, who's in your packet, had about 7 different warrants, had 2 stolen vehicles on his property. We had code enforcement come out due to the condition of the property and the building, and the house is being condemned now. So we were even using non-law enforcement assets to complete a mission to make the county safer and a little bit better. One of the notable sad cases is we went and served 2 warrants on some folks that were wanted out of Bradford County.
An anonymous tip led investigators to accused carjacker Kenneth Brown. They found him along the railroad tracks in Crystal Springs, naked and armed with a gun. 10 News reporter Emerald Morrow is live at the Land O'Lakes jail. And Emerald, is Brown in custody there yet?
He's not just here just yet, but we are expecting his arrival here pretty soon. We were told that he had to go to the hospital first because deputies said when they found him, he was lethargic and had some minor scrapes, most likely from running through the woods during this hunt with no clothes on. Now, let me walk you through what happened up to this point. The sheriff says his reign of terror started on Wednesday night when he broke into a home and stole 3 handguns, then came back yesterday for some coins he left behind. Now, he confronted 2 men with a gun and then a 10-year-old boy and tried to force his way into the family's home. The sheriff says Brown carjacked 2 cars along his escape, fired a shot as deputies chased him, and stripped off his clothes to avoid being tracked by canines. His mom tells 10 News he's likely on meth and had just been hoping the search would end with her son alive.
We tried to talk to him and talk to him, but we can't do any more for him.
Now, Sheriff Nacco says thankfully no one was hurt in all of this, and Brown does have a very violent criminal past. He's been arrested 22 times. He's now facing charges for armed burglary, aggravated assault, attempted armed home invasion, and carjacking.